Hello everyone and assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another live stream from PAKKEN YT. I'm your favorite Yoshimitsu player, the one and only 10K. Today we have a special stream because today we got the new update for Tekken 8, which is the update version 1.05. There's a lot of balance changes happening, so we will be watching and testing out all of those new changes and all the new features, who got changed and who got stronger and who got weak. We will be seeing all of that in today's live stream. So make sure to stay tuned, share the live stream, like and subscribe, and let's start. So first of all, let's start with the new update basic changes that we will see in this Tekken 8 website that you can see right now on the screen. So first of all, we have the update version 1.05. English is here, so let's start with the English one. So we will be releasing an update according to the following details. Version 1.05, date and time. The update is already out. You can already update the game. It's almost a 3 GB update. So, but currently the server is under maintenance, so there is no online features, as you can see in the game section here. That you can see that all the online features are not available. Wait, they just got you? Okay, we got the servers back. I guess it is time for online. No, it's still undergoing maintenance. Okay, do Lily review. Okay, let's do review after. I will do the review first, but first we will do the basics first. Go to the basics, and that is the basic changes of the game, which are this. So they will be adding update in the content that they have new items in the Tekken shop, new features, improvements and bug fixes, properties and or behavior for selected moves and selected characters were adjusted. After that, we have new details that new item in Tekken shop. We will be getting new costume pack called Dangerous Grappler Pack and the Wonderful Wrestler Pack. It will be available for all the characters, and a legacy costume for us. I wonder that will be probably for the Tekken 5 version. The special outfit for Tekken 5 for Asuka. I think that will be really great because that was a really great costume. Okay, functional improvements and bug fixes. Optimize the PC performance measurements process conducted during the initial launch when resetting graphics. Okay, that's good. When you start the game on the first time, or when you go into the game and do the reset to default graphics, that you can, I'll show you like this here. You have the game, go to the settings. And in the graphic settings, you can do the restore to default settings. If you do this, then it will go to the default setting that according to your PC's measurement, like that. It will measure your PC performance and then give you a benchmark score and change your graphic settings. Like you can see, mine was 170. And it automatically adjusted to the current best for your PC. The graphics looking so bad. I'll turn them back to normal. Okay, this and this and this. Okay. Alright, we're back to normal. Alright, back to the update settings. Added a feature that automatically lowers the graphic settings for subsequent matches if the process load exceeds a certain threshold during online battles. That sounds good, because if your graphic settings is not optimal during online matches, it will automatically adjust. So there will be less lag from the PC downplay. So we have improved the practice mode by temporarily saving settings for punishment and defense and in training mode. So this, according to this change, you don't have to change the same settings again every time you start the practice mode again. And so you will have already set settings that you already set before the last time you opened practice mode. And if you choose the same characters, the settings will be the same as before. And other miscellaneous improvements and bug fixes were implemented. And we have the details of the patch notes right here. First of all, we have the basic settings regarding the battle balance changes. This is the overall details that they are showing, that what is the direction of the update they will do. I will skip this because it's not really that important. So okay, starting from here, move list changes. Text changes have been made in the move list to explain the new terms strong parry and strong attack reversal, which will refer to special commands that can counter attack, a reversal or a parry, or such as elbow and knee strikes. So it's saying that some parries cannot reverse the opponent's attacks if the opponent is doing or an elbow attack or a knee attack or a jumping attack, some kind, or a lot of, or a whole attacks. And there is a lot of commands and moves that you can avoid a normal parry. So some characters will be now showing strong parry, like Leroy can do a strong parry. He can also parry weapons, he can parry knees and elbows and lows as well. So he has a strong parry and strong attack reversal. So now those kind of moves will be displayed as a strong parry in the move list. Let's see in the practice mode and we will see ourselves. So Yoshimitsu also have a strong parry. So let's start with him, or maybe we should let's pick Yoshimitsu, and in the other side we will have a normal character with a normal parry. It is Jun Kalam. और बात पता है क्या मसला है?
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, we're going into the practice mode. Okay, like fit to journey, you're desperate to see Lily changes. I know I will explain the Lily ones first after the basic changes, because the basic changes also changed a lot of characters' playstyle. It is important to see what the basic changes have been done. After that we will go to Lily, because I also play Lily as well. Oh man, it's lagging so much. Man, the load is too much on my GPU, I guess. I guess we will have to stick to low settings. And keep it to Windows. Okay. Alright, let's see if this fixes the game. Still, it is lagging a lot. I guess we should skip the game part because the game is unable to play correctly, so we will stick to the explanation. Okay, lucky for you, we will starting off with Lily, Life Victory Journey. starting with Lily. Okay, we're back to the explanation part and let's see what the Lily changes have. But first we will do the heat changes as well because that is really important. Okay, stage break pulse, reversal break effect. Reversal break effect will also have a special animation and like attack reversals, parries or power crush. Like some moves can break power crush or parries as well, like the heat burst before used to. But now heat burst over here, it has been reduced, it has been nerfed. Reduce the tracking ability against sidestepping opponents. So now we can sidestep the heat burst as well. So that will be a good change because heat burst was really overpowered. This change allows heat burst to be sidestepped in situations where there is little frame advantage between players. So they also removed the reversal break attribute, so heat burst will now no longer be able to break your you can now parry it or reversal it with the power crush. You can counter the heat burst if you anticipate the heat burst is incoming. Unlike regular power crush, heat burst does not power up when it intercepts an opponent's attack. So that is good. If you are attacking an opponent and he does a heat burst and you hit him with the power during his power crush state, it will not be enhanced or power up like other power ups usually do. So that is a good chance because heat burst is already a plus frame attack even on hit or block. Next we have heat burst strike damage can no longer cause a KO. This means that you cannot kill with the heat burst anymore. It will deal chip damage but you cannot kill with it. And then we have reduced the distance to the opponent on hit. Change the opponent's behavior on block, reducing the distance to the opponent. So after blocking a heat burst, you will be closer to the opponent, so you can do a counter attack easily with a small plus frame attacks. Okay, next we have heat dash. Collision detection for the opponent and the wall has been adjusted, alleviating the issue where the positional relationship would become strange when activated near the wall. So maybe this will change that it will be easier to make heat dash combos when you're close to the wall easier. When the hit dash is performed at the wall on the opponent's right side, there were cases where it becomes difficult to follow attacks. Yeah, when you do hit burst, hit dash into the wall, when the opponent is on beside the wall, when you hit the opponent again, it usually was flat and it was harder to do a combo. So now it will be easier. Next we have change the opponent's behavior on block when hit dash is activated, removing the effect that induces wall stagger. So that means there will be no longer after the hit dash is blocked, there will be no longer wall stun. So there will be less plus frames and it will be a balance now because the hit dash was really broken before. It would give you plus 18 to plus 20 after you hit the opponent blocks a hit dash on the wall. Also, they added an effect where activating a hit dash recovers 6 of recoverable gauge on attack hit and 3 on block. So now you will recover some health too after blocking or hitting an attack with the hit dash. Next up, we have knockdown behavior by hit dash, allowing only for follow-up attack on a down opponent. So made it possible to perform a side ukemi. Now you can tech roll after the hit dash is hit. If you are hit by a hit dash and you're blocked like one hit, you can hit by a one hit dash like Jin's 1+2 hit dash. And you cannot do a combo after that hit dash, but you can hit with one move. But now you will have less frames to do another attack, so you can get up fast after the hit dash if you are spiked down. So it makes the big damage attacks to not hit because you can get up before that. Like Devil Jin back 3, Horang down forward 3+4, and back Kuma back 1. All of these moves behavior have been changed so it matches and you can tech roll after that as well. Heat engagers. In certain situations, the direction of the character's movement during the heat activation animation would become opposite to the intended direction. I don't know what is that. Well, let's skip that. Throws. There is a big throws are nerfed as well because normal throws are now only the normal throws are now treated as homing attacks. That is a great change because the command throws being homing was so broken. Even if you sidestep against any throw, you cannot sidestep before, but now you will be able to sidestep against a lot of throws, mainly the command throws only. The normal throws will still be homing because they are easy to escape, like the 1+3 or 2+4 attacks. And then we have they're showing a lot of moves in there that are still homing, like Dragon of Double Forward 2 1+2 is still homing. The throw he does after a little spin, that is still homing because it is still a high and it is slow as well. So that's okay. You have to duck it still. No sidestep possible. Horang approach opponent 2+3 will still be homing. King approach opponent 2+3, back 1+2, down forward 1+3. All of these following attacks, following grabs are still homing for King. Good thing the giant swing and the running 1+2, the shining wizard are not homing anymore. You can sidestep. If the king is running at you, just do a sidestep and you can avoid his throws. Reina during Sentai, all the unbreakable throws of Reina are still homing. So you will still have to duck those. Olaf will have this one back 2+3 into back. It will still be homing. And Steve ducking grab will also be homing because that's a really slow throw, so Also, it's a mid, maybe. Is it a mid, right? Maybe it is. Anyways, we're going this way. Wall stagger, nerf down, so the wall stagger, certain attacks are hit near, blocked, or near a wall. The following changes have been made. To stabilize the timing of the occurrence and the frame advantages when it occurs, the window of the wall stagger and the collision detection between the character and the wall have been adjusted. The animation, sound effects, and the voice during wall stagger have been adjusted to make it clearer when wall stagger occurs. So I think that means that you cannot get additional plus frame if you are farther away from the wall. If you hit the wall after a wall stun move from a distance, you will get more plus frames. I think this will be removed, so the plus frame will remain the same even if you are farther from the wall or really close to the wall. Jump related. Okay, some moves will be now having jump status, like common moves of a neutral hop kick will be treated as jump attack. Before those, oh, I mean, I'm mistaking that. I think they're saying in Tekken a removal of the reversals mechanic from the previous game has led to an increase in moves that cannot be countered by attack reversals or parries. So they're saying that's a lot in Tekken 8. There were a lot of moves were removed, reversal were removed because a lot of moves were jumping. So most of moves cannot be parried by normal parries. So now they have removed these moves. That now these moves can also be parried, even though they look like they're jumping. Like the neutral hop kick will also be parried. Alisa during boot 3 or during dual boot 3. The low after she flies at you, now she will be that low will be parryable as well. Addy 4-4 will also be parryable. The second hit was treated as a jump attack before, cannot be parried, but now it will be parryable. Orang 1-2 forward 4 and down forward 3+4, the third hit of it, and crouch dash 3. All of these moves are now parryable. King down back 4. The jumping low after which he falls down will now be able to parry. Back pressing opponent down 4. Yeah, that's the same attack. And the Jaguar sprint 4. All the jumping lows after which he falls down will now be able to be parry. Okay, Nina 4-3 and down 3-4-3. Okay, I think the third attack was treated being as non-parryable, now it will be parryable as well. Shaheen down for 4-1-3 and stealth step 1-3. The third attack in the last hit will be parryable as well. Laws giant flip. Yeah, that's a giant flip, I guess. Now that you can parry the giant flip. Oh, okay, that's good. And the double forward 4. I think that was a low. The slippery kick low. That will be parryable as well. While crouching 3-4. Okay, the second hit will also be parryable. That's the same attack as the giant flip. Lead 4-3. 4-3-4, yeah, it's the backflip as well, and the up back 3, it's the backflip. Both in Lee and Low are the same as well. Lily hop kick and neutral hop kick. Okay, I didn't know she had a neutral hop kick as well. So this will be also be parryable now. Paul's neutral hop kick 3 will be parryable. Raven 1-2-4. The last hit will be parryable. And down back 3, the jumping low will now be able to be low parried as well. And Victor's up forward 3, it will be as parryable. It was a jumping 3. Now you can parry that as well. And Shayu's up forward 1, I think that's her jumping low. After she jumps and does a low and goes into the stance, now you can parry that as well. Back facing opponent, and that's the same attack from back turn. During Phoenix up forward, oh, when she's in the Phoenix stance, she does a little jump, and when she lands, she can do a low attack. you can lower parry now as well. Okay, next we have special voice effects and different changes. Okay, that's it for the basic changes. Now let's move on to the character changes. Okay, which character do you want to see the first? Okay, Life Fit Journey asked for Lily changes first, so let's try this as well. Lily changes. Let's keep it in the timeline so it is easier for you guys to see. I will Life Fit. Let's tag him again so you can come back and see the Lily changes. Okay, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, Lars, Law, Lee, Chaolan, Leo, Leroy. Okay, we got Lily. Okay, we're starting with Lily and let's see what she's got. Lily was at the end over here. Okay. Balanced direction of Lily. The move 1-1 is a versatile combo technique with various strengths, so I think they have nerfed the 1-1. And during hit, QCF3 was very powerful to use as a follow-up. It was a really looping, so they have nerfed it as well, I think. So first off, we have the Rage Art buff. It is a universal change in everyone's Rage Art that they're expanding the hitbox of the Rage Art so it can easier to hit the opponent, so it doesn't miss when the opponent is jumping or doing a low attack. Next we have during hit her 2+3, her hit smash, and the 3+4. The tracking ability of the second hit has been enhanced, so now you cannot sidestep the second hit of the hit smash and the 3+4. Before you could sidestep the second hit, it was a little sidesteppable. So now you can. Now it's a completely homing attack. You have to duck it because it is a high. Okay, during hit 1-1-1-2-4, double power 3+4. And QCF 1-4 and during PST habit and heat 4. So it's the special double forward 3+4 where she jumps and does a mid spinning leg attack. So it is balance. Change the opponent's behavior on block, reducing the distance to the opponent. Okay, so now it will be less distance after you have blocked the attack. Remove the wall stagger effect on block. Okay, that's a nerf. So it will no longer be wall stun attack after blocking, but increase the opponent's recovery on block by 3 frames. So the on block advantage will be the 1-1-4 will be +5 now. Before it was +2 frames, and the opponent would be sent far away if you block that attack. And all the other attacks, all the other versions of this attack, like double forward 3+4, QCF 1-4, and the PC Rabbit 4, all of this will be now +7 frame on block. Okay, so that is a good change, I think, because before this move was only plus frame on the wall, and the plus frames were too much. Now they have changed it so that the plus frames are universal everywhere, even in wherever you are in the stage. So you can use it as a plus frame move anywhere in the stage. You can either get +5 after 1-4, or all the other versions of this attack will give you +7. So that's a big plus change. It's a good change, really. That's a buff. Okay, next we have 1-1-3, the string that was really annoying for from Lily players. It is shown that it's being nerfed, so let's see what they have changes. To slow down the pace of the exchanges and increase the risk of stopping after the second hit, the following changes have been made. Increase the recovery time of the second hit by 2 frames. Okay, so to maintain the frame advantage on hit for the second attack, increase the opponent's recovery time on hit by 2 frames. So the second attack has recovery time for Lily has been reduced on hit, and so as well for the opponent. So that's nothing. So the attack will be slower up the animation. You cannot move. Both players cannot move faster after 2 frames. That's a minor change. Reduce the distance to the opponent on block for the second attack. So after blocking the 1-1, you can and the opponent will be closer to Lily, so it can punish properly. Increase the recovery time of the third attack by 4 frames on block. Oh, that's increase the recovery time. Wow, that's a big nerf. On block, whiff, and when intercepted by opponent's power crush. Ah, that's a nerf. 4 frame recovery time increased for the third attack. To maintain the frame advantage on block for the third attack, increase the opponent's recovery time on block by 4 frames as well. So now you will have more time, easier punish after the third hit, blocking the third hit. So you will have more time to punish. Like before, you have to punish quickly. Now you will have to punish it. You can punish it even after a small delay. Fixed an issue where the third hit would launch the opponent far away when hitting from an angle other than the front. Okay, that's a good change. Okay, next up we have 3+4, the homing highs, and it's a really long attack. So the fixed an issue where the hit dash would sometimes be triggered even when the conditions were not met in certain situations. Okay, that's a bug fix. Power 3+4. Recovery time reduced by 5 frames. This change was made considering that the intended follow-up attacks could lead to significant combo damage. Okay, that's a nerf. The power 3+4 where she does a front flip and 2 kicks, and she could do follow-up attacks, but now she will no longer be doing the follow-up attacks because now you will have 5 frame more recovery time. You can get up faster before she does a big attack after that. Down 3. They change the damage from 17 to 14. Okay, that's a nerf, a slight nerf to the damage for down 3 because it was doing a lot of damage. While rising 1-2, the hitbox have been expanded to alleviate situations where the attack may whip in certain circumstances. Okay, that's a fix. So during sidestep 3, it's nerf. The behavior on landing a down hit has been modified. So the behavior has been changed. I will show you in my video, so stay tuned. And subscribe to the channel because somehow my PC cannot run the game as well while I'm streaming. So that's a bad thing. So I will doing a regular videos for the update changes visually for everyone. During sidestep 3 is nerfed. She does a sidestep and does a mid that would hit the low grounded opponents, and it would loop into another attack like the QCF3 does, like this one does. Okay, during sidestep 4, the behavior of the brand on counter hit has been modified to enable potential aerial combos. Okay, that's a big change. Sidestep 4 on counter will now you can do combos after sidestep 4 if it hits as a counter hit. QCF3, the big move. Decrease the recovery time inflicted on the opponent by 2 frames when the move is blocked, resulting in a change from a frame advantage of -9 frames to -11 frames. So now QCF3 will be punishable by 11 frame attacks. It's a small punish, so it is a good punish. It is a good change. You can punish the move now. Finally, it was a really annoying move for Lily because it was a really powerful attack. The behavior on landing a down hit has been modified. This change was made considering that follow-up attacks from during hit and Twisted Rabbit 3 fall allowed for highly repetitive and powerful offense. I guess now you will be staying face up after this move hits. So you can do a counter attack after this move hits you on the ground. So no longer this mix-up has been nerfed for Lily at the wall. You have to change the combos for Lily at the wall because this will be less effective. Okay, next we have back-facing opponent 4-3. When the attack is blocked, both the players and the opponent's recovery time has been increased by 4 frames. Okay, so when you're back turn 3-4, you can now punish after a delay as well, because before you had to punish right away after blocking the attack. At this change you can now confirm the situation, making it easier to execute punishes. So it is easier to block after you block Lily's back turn 3-4, the mid attack. Back facing opponent down 2, or during hit back facing opponent, or the hit smash or the low hit smash. The first hit thing of the hit smash. The collision detection has been adjusted to alleviate issues where the distance would open up before the attack, making it easier for the opponent to evade with a back step. So this down 2 is not buffed, so because before you could backdash out of this move and you could avoid it easily. Now you cannot avoid the down 2 or the heat smash after with a back step. So this is a strong mix-up now. Good change for Lily. And finally we have back facing opponent back 3. That's the Feisty Rabbit, the back spin. She does a spin, side spin after when she's in the back turn stance. Fixed an issue where the input for transitioning to an attack during Feisty Rabbit was different from forward facing, making it difficult to execute the move. Alright, so that's a behavior change. She will be now doing faster moves like normal Feisty Rabbit. Okay, that's it for Lily today. Lily is overall, I think she has been nerfed. Her combo game at the wall has been nerfed. But her the forward 3+4 plus frame when she's in heat, she will have more plus frame on mix-up situations because the opponent will be closer and you will have more plus frames on the after the opponent blocks that attack. So that's a better change. But overall, Lily has been nerfed. The 1-1-3 has been nerfed. The forward 3+4 combos nerfed. Down 3+4 is buffed now because now it is completely homing. And sidestep 3 as well has been nerfed when it hits you on the ground. You can no longer, Lily can no longer mix you up with the Feisty Rabbit heat mix-ups at the wall. But Lily can still do the full crouch down forward while crouching down forward 1 when it hits the opponent or when the opponent is being grounded. It does the flip similar to this one, the QCF3, the what up move. So the combo will be different, but Lily can still do the mix-up if you will do the full crouch down forward 1. So Lily has to adjust according to the nerfs as well. Okay, so next we will start from the first one because why not? No one is in the chat asking for any characters after Life with Journey did. So we will start with Alisa. Okay, here we have Alisa changes. Alright. So Alisa's rage art's the same, changing buffing its reach so it doesn't whiff for certain attacks, making everyone's rage art hitting confirm and whatever the opponent is doing, rage art will be hitting you unless it is a really high jumping evasive attack like Lars. Alright, so Alisa forward 2-1. It is shown will not reduce the distance to the opponent on block. Okay, when you block the forward 2-1, you will be closer to Alisa, so for a better punish. The attack animation has been adjusted and the attack duration has been reduced by 1 frame, changing the attack start time from 24-25 frames to 24 only. This adjustment aims to stabilize the timing of the attack hitting, thereby alleviating a situation where the opponent cannot perform a punch. So forward 2-1 has been stabilized, so you cannot delay the second attack and do the punish correctly. And the second big change for Alisa up back 2, that's the power crush. All the power crush has been all the high power crushes in Tekken 8 are being nerfed. So as part of the overall suppression of high power crush performance in the game, the following changes have been made. Reduce the recovery time inflicted on the opponent, so now the move will be -9 frame on block. I think all the high power crushes will now be -9 frame on block, so everyone's high power crush will be the same to punish. The attack duration has been reduced by 4 frames. Okay, that's a nerf because now the attack will come out slow. I mean, the duration of the attack, the active frames of the attack will be now lesser than before, 4 frames lesser. The timing during which jump status is active has been changed from 20 to 37 frame to 20 to 30 frame. So now she will be less in air, so you can easily perform a low attack on her. She will spend less time in here while doing the power crush. So your low attacks will less likely miss. Chain 1 does not apply if the opponent's attack is successfully intercepted. So if you do attack after while she is doing a power crush and she absorbs your attack, the first chain will not be the same. It will go back to the power up version of the power crush. Okay, that's Alisa changes done. Okay, now we will move to Asuka. Next we have Asuka Kazama. Wow, all of these are looking buffs. She's I think she will be stronger now. Okay, let's see what she's getting better at. The rage art is the same as everyone's changed. And Asuka 1-1-3 forward 1-3 and okay, it's the final hit. The third when she does the while rising 4 looking like 3 attack, the final kick can now be delayed. So that's a buff. So you can delay the third hit so it can launch possibly or get a follow-up attack. I don't know much about Asuka right now. I think it will make a good mix-up for Asuka, I think. So next we have forward 3 hold. Adjusted the collision detection between the opponent to make it easier to hit. Okay, I think that's her unblockable 3, forward 3, where she spins right into you and does the unblockable attack. That attack will be easier to hit over to the opponent. Asuka during forward 2 during hit 1. and back 3 forward 2. Okay, that's her launching mid, the forward 2. She can do the Gustus, she can get the power up after the forward 2, or the second hit after the back 3. Both move second hits are the same, so now you can. Previously, with the move performance, I just stitched with the assumption that the forward 2 command would be used as a combo starter, and the forward 2 one-hit command would be used to gain Nani Gusto as a combo finisher. However, to add more tactical variety by allowing aerial combos while gaining Nani Gusto, the following adjustments have been made. Wow. Asuka. The behavior of the opponent on hit has been changed only when the forward 1-2 is input without having Nani the Gusto. This change allows the acquisition animation for an Nani Gusto to occur while still enabling aerial combos. The input window for forward of the 1 has been changed to end just before the forward 2 hits. The same adjustments have been applied to the back 3 too. Okay. So when the forward 2, if you do the forward 2 1 anywhere before while launching the opponent, the animation will be different for Asuka and the opponent. So that which will make her to get the power up as well and the combo too. So she can launch you, get a combo, and she will get the power up as well. That's a big change for Asuka because her combo damage is gonna be insane after the forward 2. Like getting the forward 2 and the power up, doing a combo and ending with a big spike with her up forward 1+2 and gaining back up power. She will be much stronger than Claudio is. Because Claudio can start a combo, do a combo, and then finish with the running 2 move and get starburst. But now for us, Claudio cannot get starburst during the first combo when he does not have starburst. But for Asuka, they have changed this. She will get after the power 2 level on Brock. But on hit, it will have +1 frame. I think that's the double forward 2 where she can do the strings double forward 2 1 2 2 or 2 1+2. The first hit will get the following changes: will be -12 on block and +1 on hit. Okay, Asuka running 1+2 or during power up running 1+2. Tornado is now triggered upon our airborne hit. Okay, now that they have changed it to do a tornado attack. That's a big change because it is a really high damaging move. The issue where this move could not be performed immediately after the activation of hit or hit dash has been fixed. Okay, now she can do the running 1+2 even after heat burst or heat dash. Asuka while rising to 1+2. So the damage has been changed from 4 to 8. Okay, so I think the while sending 2 damage has been changed, buffed to double the damage. They have doubled the damage to the while sending 2, so it will deal more damage. Okay, that's it for Asuka. Now we will have Azucena changes. I need some water. Okay, starting with the graveyard, the same as always for all characters. Azucena 1-1. It has been buffed. Fixed an issue where the move would transition into liberated or even when hitting an airborne opponent. Okay, now she will no longer go into stance if she hits the second hit when the opponent is in air. The second hit can now be delayed. Oh, that's a good option because the second hit was punishable. Now you can delay it, so the opponent will be you can mix up the opponent if you will hit the second hit delayed or not, or go up with something else. The behavior of the opponent on counter hit with second hit has been altered to allow for follow-up attacks. I went outside, so I didn't see all. No, that's okay. You can scroll back and see all the Lily's changes. You can go to the let me see, 10:55 a.m. I think that's 20 minutes. No, 15. Yeah, go 15 minutes back, scroll back, and you can see the Lily changes. I explained all of them. I have enabled the DVR option. You can scroll back the live stream as well. Thank me later. Alright, let's see, where were we? Alcina 1-1. Okay, that's done with the second. It can do follow-up attacks. Yeah, you can, after the 1-1 hits you, the second hit hits you on counter, you can do follow-up attacks. I wonder which follow-up attacks you can do. I'm excited to see the changes as well, but I cannot do the live stream and of the game running, so because my computer cannot handle the load of the live stream and the game as well. So I will do videos on it, so subscribe so you don't miss that balance change videos visual. Okay, next we have 4-3. They're both high. 4-3 high, and she goes into a back turn from both hits. Change the damage to 14. Okay, a little balance, a little damage buff on the 4-1, so she can get more damage on this move as well. It's a 12 frame Punisher, by the way. 1+2, the high crushing, high attack that can counter hit launch. It has been nerfed to change the damage to 17. Adjusted the collision detection with the opponent to reduce the occurrence of whiffing for certain moves. Okay, so now I think you can hit Azucena easier when she's doing the 1+2. Oh, my bad. I minimized the window. Okay. Let's see. Next up, we have the power 1+2 power crush of Azucena. As part of the overall suppression, blah blah blah, it's the same. Reduce the opponent distance to the opponent, blah. Okay, for easier counterattacks from the opponent. Reduce the recovery time. Okay, that's -9 frame as well. Tracking ability also nerfed, so you cannot hit side, so you can easily sidestep against this attack. The power crush attack hitbox also nerfed. Horizontal direction, so it is easier to hit sidestep against the power crush of Azucena of power 1+2. Next we have okay, now the changes 1 and 2 does not apply if you attack the power crush and then try to block it, because the power crush gets powered up if you try to hit the power crush with a small attack. Azucena while standing forward 3+4 and back 3+4. Okay, power 3+4 is a new command. While standing, okay, now you can do the power, the liberator stance and the back turn hopping stance from crouch as well. Even if she is crouching, she can go into stances easily without sidestepping. Before you had to do a sidestep or stand up to do the power 3+4 stance and the back 3+4 stance. Next we have down forward 1-4 back. That's a new move. Transitioning into back facing state from the second hit of Grand combo. Down for 1-4-1, the mid high combo. Now you can Azucena can back turn if you hold back after the down forward 1-4. She can back turn, and that's a new mix-up stance, because she can also cancel down forward 1-4-1 into the Libertador stance. Yeah. That's how you say it. The Libertador stance can now be gained, and she can now go into both stances after down for 1-4. Okay, Azucena down 2-3. That's her mid and mid-high combo move where she does a ducking mid and a mid and a high that does a strong air spin in the combo. So the following changes have been made to enhance the stability, particularly when she's doing air combos. Adjusted the starter frames of the first attack from 18-19 frames to 17-18 frames. Okay, the first attack is now faster. Expanded the hitbox of the first attack upward and downward. Okay, the hitbox is expanded as well. The collision detection with the opponent of the first attack has been adjusted. Almost had a sneeze. Okay. The collision detection with the opponent of the first attack has been adjusted. Hitbox of the second attack has been expanded upward. Okay, I cannot sneeze. Anyways, the down 2-3 in both attacks. The first attack is now faster, and both attacks are now easier to hit with the opponent during aerial combos, so they will less likely to whiff. Azucena down 4-1 forward. That's a new move. So the second of the down 4-1 can now be cancelled into transition into Libertador. So now she can go into a stance after the low mid, low high, the down 4-1. If you get hit by the down, after the blocking the down 4, you can just do a low poke and stop her offense of the second and mid attack and high attacks as well. So now she can go into the Libertador stance to keep the mix-up. She goes into the stance where she can parry lows automatically, parry lows and highs automatically. So if you try to attack her before the high and she goes into the stance with the low, you can get probably launched or get counter-attacked. So that's a good buff. Azucena back 3+4. That's her backturn stance. Recovery time reduced by 3 frames. Okay, now she will be able to do faster attacks after the backturn. Azucena double forward 3+4. That's her jumping 2 legs attacks where she yells woohoo and does 2 kicks which can hit even on the grounded opponent, and she gets a plus frame and she has a chip damage as well on the second hit. But she can sidestep it. The opponent's behavior on hit has been changed, making it possible to perform a follow-up attack on a downed opponent. Wow, so if this attack hits an opponent, if the opponent is on the ground, she can do a follow-up attack as well. So a free follow-up after that attack if you don't get up. Azucena up forward 4. That's orbital spinner. The attack is what been reduced to mitigate the unintended occurrence of hitting opponents who are behind you. Okay, that's a bug fix. Back facing opponent 1-2. So her back 1-2 now deals chip damage on block. Okay, I think that's the second hit that will deal the chip damage. Both are high attacks. So they will force you to duck, but she can also do 1-4 into a counter hit launching mid. Back facing opponent 3. That's the low she does after